wonderful twins who came together for the realization of this dream, providing quality healthcare service to this community. And ladies and gentlemen, it's amazing how God does his things. The founders, the originators, the proponents of this great, magnificent facility that we are witnessing today are also twins. And their first delivery here was also a set of twins. It's amazing. It means that God has something for this place. Shall we put our hands together for the vision bearers? At this point, we'll take our last speech from the founder. Iria, any honorable member of parliament, Honorable Carlos Ahinkra, any chief tourism authority, Penny Urakwesi Ajima, any police divisional commander, Ebekwa Kucha Ahumemu, na yenkoshe the facility that we're talking about. So I invite Kakra. Now wanum ninsuo no enti obetumi akasa. Yemfa nsembo enhia no.
We are very honored and extremely humbled to welcome all of you here today. What a day. My name is Tumba, that we are the least qualified people to stand here. King David, First Chronicles chapter 17, verses 16. During his inauguration as the king of Israel, he said, "Oh Lord my God, who am I? And what is my family that you've brought me this far? Rather me cry me no wine. My bush now cry no wine, rather me do some pempensway." This is our story. We started secondary school the first year, the first term, our father died. We nearly dropped out of school. Our mother did the best she could and said, "Kwame Meshamo." The crying nipa joining the boy for their shamo. Poverty was like our lifeblood. We lived with it. Many times at Opokora school, whilst our colleagues were going to buy food at the canteen to eat, my children and I were eating from the trash. Come out for ball of moon, you know my diamanaka. Now petting sardines, any toothpaste, I'm more use near chum near you too. My twin brother nearly died of hunger. He was so hungry he passed out. The house that we grew up in, there was no water, running water. There was no electricity. We never had a shoe. We never had a shed. Our colleagues at Opokwa gave us a name, calling us a Jama, meaning a Hianfoma. We were bullied for being poor. And I'll never forget this as long as I live. And I said this at my mother's tribute, and it's worth repeating it. One day at Opokwa, our mother came to visit us. And she came barefooted. She said, "Kwame, if you are quite a machine, I'm doing Kajatia and I'm in Pabwati. I'm saying, man, I'm Pabwati to be shay. So Kwame to be shay made a term with school fees. And that was 1983. And that poor woman was holding 419 CDs. And she did not spare $1 to buy herself a charity. What a mother the Lord bless us with. She did everything she could. One day, my mother owed some woman who came to collect her money. The mommy Johnny question passy. I'm saying the real feeling when to all sorry appeal, mammy no choir also appeal and the woman bomb panels to see. And a lot of blood. But the gracious hand of the Lord our God was upon us. We ended up at Obuampe same secondary school, sixth form. In school, most of our colleagues taught interphonic parties, because they never saw us studying in the daytime. They just did not know our story. We did not have a book to read from. So one of our friends will study in the daytime, and when he went to sleep in the night, he will leave his book on his trunk. Then my twin brother and I will pick the book and read from the same text, the same material. But the Lord our God was still with us, and we never gave up. We kept pushing forward. Then the two of us qualified for University of Ghana, Legon. Then my twin brother said, "Oh boy, you are not strong." At that time, our mother was getting older, and the poverty was intensifying. So my brother eventually became my father, and he became my mother, and he became my big brother as my twin. So, but you go to the university, I'll stay behind, and I work to take care of you. Clap for me. What a selfless brother the Lord brought me into this world with. When he gave me a bonus and I go buy one, get one free, gave me a twin to help me go to school. And he took up a job as a teacher, earning 12 cedis a month. 12,000 those days in Ghana. So by the time I come back from college, from the university, my brother would have saved 48 cedis for the 4 months, and I'll take it back to school. So in the second year at Legon, a friend of mine in London called me and said, "Boy, I'm going to try London visa. It's okay. Let me go." But it was humanly impossible to get this visa because I did not have what they needed. I did not even have a bank statement. I did not have money to put in the bank. So all that I had left was me and my God. So the British High Commissioner prayed to God and said, "Father, if you will bless us with this visa, we will save lives." And God honored his part of the bargain. We got the visa. So we are about to embark on the journey. And several thousand years had passed. A twin brother prayed to God in Genesis chapter 28, verses 20 to 21. Jacob, also a twin, when he had to flee to his uncle Laban, and he prayed a prayer and said, "Father, if you will be with me and watch over me and give him food to eat and clothes to wear, and I return to my father's house safely, you will be my God." Another set of twins, now not Jacob and Esau, but Emmanuel and Ebenezer, and he also prayed to the God of Jacob and said, "Father, you know we don't have food to eat and we don't have clothes to wear. We don't have shoes to wear because you're going to get my cap and the concert towel." So, Father, if you will be with us and watch over us and give us food to eat and clothes to wear, and return to our motherland, Ghana, a nation that is so dear to our heart, we will save lives. That is why we are putting up this hospital. Two things happen here. It is in the fulfillment of a vow we made to the Lord our God, that if the Lord was going to be with us on our journey to a fallen land, and the Lord will watch over us and give us food to eat, and will become successful. Then we'll come home to Ghana, our dear country, our motherland, nation that we love so much. We'll build this house to save human lives. And yes, the gracious hand of the Lord our God has been upon us, and we'll be saving lives. We're having a lot of surgeries here, a lot of C-sections here, a lot of deliveries here. And the set of twins, first delivery was a set of twins. Banahene Specialist Hospital is a business. But it's a business with a purpose. And that purpose is to save lives. You know, maternal mortality rate, my brother Beku said it. Maternal mortality rate in Ghana is very, very high. 308 women die giving birth out of 100,000 women. And that is very, very painful. I have a question for every one of you. Do women have to die bringing forth a child into this world? No. does not have to die bringing forth a child to the world. That is why we've put together the brightest and the best gynecologists in the country to work with us. So my children and I will make sure that mothers who go into labor, if you are fortunate enough to come here, we will make sure you go back home to be with your family. In fact, mortality rate is equally very high. It is very sad that 2022 alone, for every 1,000 children born on the soil in Ghana, 32 children die. And most of the time, they die from treatable and preventable diseases. It breaks my heart that the child's life ends before it begins. You know, these children have already endured 9 months in the womb. And when they come out and join the bliss of life, their life ends before it starts. That's why my twin brother and I have put together life support machine to save every child who is born at Banahene Hospital. There was a phototherapy machine. The most cases who are born with jaundice and kidney issues will save their lives. And when a child is born prematurely, we have incubators to sustain them. My mother told me a story that when the two of us were 5 months old, we both had measles. At Yoruba Hospital, I died. For 12 good hours, God was trying to save the life of my dear brother. He was also fighting for his life. I had already died. There was no use fighting for me anymore. So my mother placed me there, waiting for my father to come and take the body to burial. Then my father came at 6 p.m. in the evening, picked up the body, and there was little life left in me, and I started shaking. I said, oh, I went to my mother. Then my grandma, with the help of my father, brought me to life. I believe the Lord my God gave me life, so I will live to save other children's lives. Many times, everyone is so sympathetic about orphans and widows. When a woman dies, when a woman's husband dies, she's a widow. And when a man's wife dies, he's a widower. When somebody loses their parents, they are orphans. But there is no name given to the death of a child. I believe the pain was so excruciating that they couldn't come up with a name. The loss of a child. I have lived it. My twin brother has lived it. We understand. It is painful. You don't even want to wish that for your worst enemy. That wound never heals. The loss of a child. There's no name for that. Children born on the soil in Ghana here, you have good news. The twins will do the best you can to save you. The sad part of it is just these little 2 twin brothers. What can we do? How much can we do? Just imagine if there were 3 of us, or 4, or 5, or even 10 of us. I'm talking of a nation with 30 million people. Together, all of us can do the best for our country. Let's all come together, be part of this vision, and let's build one of the best healthcare systems in the country. Men's health. It is very, very sad. Most homes, when there is a man, a wife, and a husband, and the wife cannot have children, they always blame the woman. The woman is okay. My brother and I are putting up IVF system to make sure that every woman gets pregnant and have your own children. But in cases like this, the blame goes to the woman. But statistically, about 60% of women who cannot have children are the results of the men. It is a fact. Men don't want, okay, we got you. going to make sure you can deliver. Men's fertility, we're going to take that head on. But there's one other menace to the black society, the black community, is this. Prostate cancer is the leading cause of death among black men. All these men gathered here are men, all of them. If I count 10 of them, 8 of them will die from prostate cancer. It's a problem. It is a problem. That's why my brother and I have talked to one of the best urologists in the country to give them the tools they need. But there are 2 types of prostate death. There are those who die of it and those who die with it. There are others who die of the knowledge that they have it because they get tested. And they know they have the problem. They have the problem. They get help. And there are others who die with it without even knowing they have prostate cancer. They don't have the money to test. It's okay. Yesterday was our birthday. Throughout the month of July, we bought the best of the best diagnosis service center and diagnosis machine to test accurately if you have prostate issue. So throughout the month of July, any man here over the age of 40, or in Ghana or elsewhere, you can come to Banahene Hospital, get free testing. We will pay for it. That's just come and mention the Banahene Twin Brothers birthday gift to you. We'll make sure we care for you. Because we need to help our men. There are so many widows in this country. All that Ghanaian people can talk about is superstitions. And all those kind of things that are not necessary. They get sick. It is the only cancer that spreads through quickly. Help is on the way. We'll help you, man. Amen. You know, I think my brother could talk about that also. Medical tourism. A lot of Ghanaians who have money travel abroad to seek medical help every year. At least Ghanaians spend about $230 million every year seeking help abroad for medical help. 230 million every year. Majority of them just go for medical checkup. Medical checkup. Who will take care of you? All this money can be invested right here in Ghana. You know, there are 2 aspects of healthcare delivery systems in Ghana. Affordability and quality service. In Ghana, they don't go together. When the hospital is so affordable, they don't get the service they need. Even some doctors will not even prescribe certain medication to you. Or you won't even be asked to go and get the best test to get know what problem you have. When it's so affordable, they don't get the quality service. And when they have the quality service, it's not affordable. That is why these rich people in Ghana travel abroad to get this help. We've brought this to Ghana right here at Banahene. We are combining affordability and quality help. So we have both. You come here, you can't afford it, we'll make sure we take care of you. And there are a lot of Ghanaian healthcare professionals living abroad. This is the vision of the twins. We cannot do it alone. So I'm calling every Ghanaian healthcare professional living abroad, when you come home to Ghana for a vacation, come to Banahene Specialist Hospital and offer your help. Majority of you had your healthcare education right here in Ghana. They've traveled. I think the government, we know the Ghana government is doing their best in terms of healthcare systems. But we can do better. This is just the beginning of the twins. We have a lot more coming. But we cannot do it alone. So I'm calling every one of you who can help, come and help. If you're a surgeon, come. We'll make sure you have a place here. Whatever is your profession or your specialty, come here, we'll make sure we take care of you. Okay. That's why we have one of the state-of-the-art diagnosis centers to make sure that you get proper diagnosis. Now, one of the best dialysis center too. We have the in-house pharmacy. You have occupational and physical therapy center right here at Banahene. We have future plans. My brother and I have been having meetings with some doctors in India and US to set up a surgical center right here. We have a big building right here. We're going to use that place as a surgical center. We're looking to have robotic surgery right here. So our doctors do not have to travel to Ghana to operate on you. They'll be staying in the U.S. and they'll be performing the surgery right here once you are here. I have a dream that one day our children will be so proud of being part of this great African and Ghana heritage. And yes, I have a dream that one day Ghana will be the destination and the center for medical tourism, where people come from all walks of life, from many parts of Africa to come and seek medical help. Right here in Ghana, we just started. The best is yet to come. Yes, somewhere in Africa we have seen the light. Somewhere in Africa we have seen the revival of education. Somewhere in Africa we have seen peace and prosperity. Somewhere in Africa we have seen hope. Somewhere in Africa we've seen the advancement of healthcare systems. And that place in Africa is right here in Ghana, right here at Banahene. Every one of you, let us all come together. And together we can give hope to the hopeless. Thank you.